All right, here goes.
Welcome back to Drawing with Bliss. We did it, guys. We survived another week on planet Earth thanks to our handy dandy sketchbooks. Speaking of sketchbooks, before we even get to this final piece, this really cool final piece, we're gonna go over our sketchbooks for the week. So I invite you to grab your sketchbook and let's look at each other's work. I want to see what you made. You want to see what I made? Let's start off with this really cool bird I made out of just pure potential. I love drawing these potential lines. They're so much fun to just squiggle and squaggle around until you make something awesome. What I like to do with this too is I like to make images around that, like chaos for fun. Chaos for fun. It's enjoyable, right? So, and then for this instance, I just drew a bird around.
Hello, cutie pie.
I love beings with wings, so I just wanted to draw a really cute bird. Flipping the page, here we have a few characters from some amazing anime, some of the goats for me personally. We have Gon here, we got Kamina and Simone, galaxy destroying. My drill, the drill will create the heavens. Next we have Sakamoto Days, Snangumo. Those were my sketches from this week. I bet your sketches are really cool and super awesome, and I can't wait to see them one day. And now let's get into the piece we finalized this week. And to do that, let's start at the beginning.
A few moments later.
Whoa, and like that, we're back in the past. And past me was having a problem with figuring out what to draw. I was thinking hard, I was trying to sketch out things, but nothing was truly coming to me. I even asked Shinji, and he just does that thing he's always doing. But I just had, and then a light bulb sparked to my mind, a remembering of a past lesson. Whenever you don't know what to draw, always go for your handy dandy sketchbook. And why should I go and reach for a sketchbook, Bliss? My art isn't working. I need to go to a doctor. It's okay. Trust me. Just flip through your sketchbook. Look at all the cool stuff you've made. Look how awesome it is. Wow. This is pretty cool. Whoa. I could do something with this, but it's not what we're looking for right now. Whoa, that's even... When did I make this? This is it. This is the idea. This is what we've been looking for. I found it. And that's what makes sketchbooks so valuable. You have all of your slices of infinity at your disposal in your sketchbook, ready for you when you are in a place where you want to allow that idea to evolve into something greater. Now that I see this, it reminds me of an idea I had a while ago about like drawing someone swimming. I've always wanted to draw someone swimming, so maybe let's just run with that. Let's find some reference for someone swimming through this gloop. If only I had some sort of object I can put in a very awkward position for a long period of time while I meticulously draw this. Not you, Shinji. I got this. Don't worry about it. The main thing we need to focus on while working on this piece is staying in a place of flow and not forcing that flow or trying to completely mimic this idea as we try to implement it within our art, because this sketch was done in a state of flow and like allowing myself to create fully on this page without having any resistance towards other people seeing it and judging it for what it is. So and in that place I was able to create this. So I need to bring the energy back towards the piece itself, and to do this you need to basically just allow yourself to be you to the fullest. Follow your bliss. Whatever feels good in the moment as you're drawing your lines, painting your lines, just feel for that bliss and follow it completely. And if it comes out messed up, that's okay. That's an experiment. You might get so much information and knowledge from that and know where to pivot your bliss or your understanding of reality next. So with that, I leave you with the creation of this piece. I'll be back towards the end of the video to give some final thoughts. While I was working on this piece, I kept looking at the center person. I was like, this would look really good with stippling, but I kept fighting the thought because I never done it before, and I did not want to mess up the hundreds of hours I've just spent drawing this. So I'm like, yo, no, I'm not gonna do it, right? But then as I kept going through the piece, I was like, I need to do this. This is the only way it's gonna look the way I want it to be. So I had to like escape my comfort zone and actually go forth and bring it into reality by drawing these tiny dots over and over again to get like this really cool different type of shading that gives this piece weight, a context, a completely different context, just using dots instead of lines. And this was exactly what I was looking for while creating the piece, and I'm glad that I let myself experiment and go out of that comfort zone to be able to create the exact, not exact, but the greatest version of my idea on the page. Came through a lot of experimentation. That's the beauty of art. I love art because you get to experiment and try so many things until you figure out what works, and it's so fulfilling when you touch the infinity just for a few seconds. I'm glad you came along for this journey. Subscribe, like if you want to do that. You don't need to, but if you want to and you feel it in your heart, I'd appreciate it. And I'd love to see you next week. And remember, follow your bliss.